Don't confuse silence with work ethic. I'm a boss, making decisions my first fetish. The verse cherished is perfect, that's a reverse blemish. I dropped it, connected the block, learn Tetris.
This is the Sorry True Podcast. Welcome to the house of. And shout out to the members.
Y'all probably think that this title is clickbait. It's not clickbait at all. Dead serious with this title. Dead serious. Before I get into the title, I do want to say congratulations to battle rap. There's only but so many mega matches left. You got Hitman versus Mook. You got K-Shine's return. Maybe like a K-Shine versus who, you know, I don't even want to say no names, you know, because I know K-Shine got his own little hit list. I've been hearing things. I keep seeing that Shine is alluding to stuff. So in case he got something like that booked, I don't want to spoil nothing, but K-Shine return. Maybe Briz versus Mook. Loaded Lux versus Daylight. Hitman versus Geechi Gotti. Hell, Misfit versus Jazz. I still want to see it. There's a couple left. I'm talking about mega. There's big battles that we want to see. There's nothing wrong with, you know, giving me a Twerk versus a Big K. Big battle. There's nothing wrong with giving me, like, let's say Tay-Rock versus, nah, that's mega. Tay-Rock versus Easy is mega. I ain't gonna lie. Easy versus Big K. That's another big battle, right? But mega, there's less than 10 left. There's less than 10 left. Like, I probably use the word classic more than I use the fucking term mega. And this is one. So let's make sure we give the credit where credit is due. Hitman and Geechi, y'all coming together to make this work and taking one of the biggest battles that's left on the table and bringing it to Bags and Bodies. Even if it was right, I would have said the same thing, to be 1,000, right? Because I think that everybody feels like the biggest stuff got to happen on the biggest platforms or the biggest leagues, right? And they just proved that, nah, we're going to take these two giants for one of the biggest joints and we're going to bring it over here and we're going to get this done. Because the politics or the business or the money or the timing or the relationships, it prevents so much. There's a lot that we just can't get. We done seen Hitman trying to really get back in the ring this year, right? First was supposed to be Hitman versus Mook, Chrome. Then Hitman versus Mook, Bags and Bodies. Then Hitman versus Mook, URL. You know what I'm saying? Like, and nothing was panning out. Nothing was working. And now you spin the block. And Hitman got Bags and Bodies about to have one of the biggest battles left. That's incredible, B. That's incredible. So November 9th, y'all make sure y'all have yourselves in Atlanta. I was at the venue a couple days ago with Holla. The shit is crazy. Yeah, like the venue, like the parking lot alone, it's about to be a movie out there. There's parking for days. It's gonna be comfortable. As soon as you pull up to the venue, you see like, yep, movie time. Movie time, you know what I'm saying? So everybody get your flights, you know what I'm saying? Get your hotels for November 9th or fly in the night before. You never know if there's going to be a press conference or face-offs. You never know. And there could be another big announcement that's being added to this card too. You never know. I mean, I'm curious to see what direction that Holla goes in. I know everybody's like, yo, ARP is speaking like as if he doesn't already know. And that's because it's not my card. It's not my promotion. Let Holla and Geechi roll this out, specifically Holla, because he owns Bags and Bodies. Let him roll it out. It's his decision how he going to do it. But I do remember spaces that Hitman was on, and he was pushing about an idea, you know, of consolidating and just going heavy and betting on yourself as battle rappers, right? And really showing who's worth what and showing where the draw and the power is. Or it could end up just being conventional where you see 4, 5, 6. You don't know. Either one, I'm very interested to see how Holla rolls this out. So this being a Bags and Bodies thing, and if this is successful, then Bags and Bodies immediately from this one battle, as big as it is, becomes a primary attention garnering platform. You got to pay attention to Bags and Bodies at that point. you have to realize at that point as a battle rapper, okay, I can go to Chrome, I could go to Full Circle, I could go to URL, I could go to King of the Dot, I could go to Riot, I could go to Bullpen, I could go to Battle Academy. Oh, wait, let me call Holla. Let me see if he wants to pick this battle up. I can maybe go to Bags and Bodies. It's like that. Hitman's a draw. Everybody knows that. So this is going to be something crazy. It's going to get a lot of support. Everybody and their mom's going to try to pull up. And it's going to go through the roof. This is going to be an immediate million view battle as soon as it hits YouTube. So, this is going to be, I think, a high energy, successful situation. And it's going to launch or relaunch the capabilities of Bags and Bodies. So, but I just said all those beautiful things and just gave all these flowers and accolades to Holla and to Geechi coming, partnering with him on this situation to make this battle happen, or working with him to make this battle happen. Let's get to this harsh reality now. Hitman, you fucked up. You fucked up. Hitman is a guy that loves to prove people wrong. That's just how he walks around. Like, he wants to shut you up. He wants to, like, be in a spot where it's like, you really thought that you was gonna be my end all be all. You really thought that it couldn't happen because you said no, or you couldn't get it done. You know what? Fuck, I got the resources, I got the draw, I got the money. I'm gonna make this move myself. Cool. With that comes responsibility within itself. Now you're a league owner. Gotti don't got none of that pressure of this event being successful and having to piece together all the battles and the coordination and the contracting and all that. Holla's a full league owner in this situation right here. Ask the battlers how tough that Calico just went through it. He had his own event and he showed up. And he was like, man, doing both things at the same time, not easy. Big Cannon went through it. Was y'all there? Was y'all outside at the time? Remember when he battled Big T? Right? Trying to play league owner on guerrilla warfare and at the same time battling. Not easy. Not easy to do. But from the battle and the matchup standpoint, here's the problem with being Holla. Geechi's one of those guys that he's like the ultimate line you to fuck up. And when I say line you to fuck up, Geechi gets a lot of respect that he's earned. His resume and his talent and his show and speak for themselves, right? And he gets that cool pass because he's a genuine guy. He's a solid guy in person, off camera, solid dude. Shake hands, smile, laugh, joke with Jazz on the show and all that type of shit. But when them lights cut on and it's time to rap, do y'all notice? Like, he's the guy that'll really have you feeling like you're his friend. You really think y'all are cool like that. And then he's gonna start saying shit to you where it's just like, yo, like, do we need to fight after this shit? Should we fight right now while the fucking battle is going? Did you ever fuck with me? The thing about Hitman is he's got all these storylines around him, right? What storylines would be impactful on Gotti right now? I'm trying to think. What you gonna do? Spend 3 rounds saying that my last showing wasn't that good? So, and with all due respect to the legend Marv, nobody's gonna stamp that on Gotti right now as far as like, yo, your last. No. When it's time, it's like, oh, we got Hitman and Geechi. Everybody's like, here we go. That's what Gotti is right now. Like, that shit ain't gonna brush. That's not on the table for no material. If Holla wants to spend three rounds talking about, yo, sometimes you shorted the fans or whatever, he's gonna lose bad. If he's gonna spend even a round and a half talking about his accolades, he's gonna lose bad. Gotti got accolades too. He's got his own. Matter of fact, Riot may have put on more battles on their channel than Bags and Bodies. What you gonna do? The league thing? What you gonna big homie as far as views and accolades, as far as like rapping ability and talent wise? No, that's not gonna happen. These storylines is about to come out. He's gonna attack them y'all are gonna for the first time hear all the verb shit attacked from whatever side. Whether Holla raps about it or Geechi raps about it, y'all are gonna hear it. However it plays, this is the first battle y'all are gonna hear all that Averb and Hitman stuff. I see other storylines from bloggers and whatnot. I'm just like, Geechi's gonna talk about that. There's controversy around Hitman right now. I'm just like, Geechi's gonna talk about that. What the fuck is Hitman gonna say about Gotti? It's gonna put Holla on the immediate defensive unless he finds the ultimate game plan. Immediate defense. Because you can't just spend 3 rounds doing the general bars towards Geechi. You can't do that. Geechi's come. Did anybody see Geechi versus Easy to Block, Captain? Did anybody see Geechi versus Mike P? This is what I mean when I tell y'all, like, yo, Geechi is the ultimate solid dude off camera. Shake hands, genuine guy. We all fuck with him. But when it's time to rap, I got no trust for that nigga. None. He's gonna be so disrespectful towards Hitman Holla. You're gonna hear some gang shit. I don't know if Geechi walk around like this, but you know a lot of them LA, them Cali cats, they be feeling like any place outside of Cali ain't sanctioned. You know what I'm saying? Like, where you from, St. Louis? And they say, where you from, New York? And they ain't sanctioned. That's how a lot of the people be giving it up. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how Geechi carry. I don't know how Geechi, view Holla's card or his past or his reputation or his set. I don't know how he do. That's gonna come up. That's gonna come up. I wouldn't be surprised if y'all see people get brought to the battle. This is one of those. It's really that type of battle where Geechi could, like, this guy over here that can confirm what I'm rapping about. I'm gonna bring him. And I'm not talking about no gangster, no drama shit that'll stop the battle. I'm just talking about somebody that Holla would have to look at and be like, oh, that's a good one, and just respect it. And Holla could do that too. I just see so many angles on Holla. Right, the timing for this battle is perfect for the culture, but it's horrible for Hitman. I'm just saying, you don't get a under prepped Hitman Holla. You don't get a Hitman Holla that slacks. He's not gonna take no rounds off. He's not gonna have a bad performance. I'm just saying that there's a clear chance that he could get his ass whooped if he don't develop a perfect game plan. There's too many impactful. Y'all know how I judge battles. I've been saying it for years. I got blogs that's like 5 years old on a channel saying it. I judge battles based on impact and moments. And we also did a live like last week, right? When we talked about those rare 1-round knockouts. Swave's third versus Danny Myers. Loaded Lux's third versus Calico, right? Geechi's third versus Easy the Block Captain. The rare 1-round knockouts, they happen, or single round knockouts, they happen. I think every single round until we get to Geechi's third round, we're going to be on pins and needles, saying he's going to do some disrespectful shit. There's no fear between these two guys. Like, there's no contract and stipulations that say you can't rap about this between these two guys. Geechi is smiling in Hitman's face. He took that man's deposit. He signed that man's contract. He's been cool with him all these years. But now it's time for us to step in that ring. Y'all have never seen Hitman Holla get disrespected to the degree that I believe that Geechi Gotti is about to disrespect them. And I know some of y'all probably thought I was going to get up here on this live and be on this whole, like, let's just be biased for Hitman. No, it's my nigga, but I'm talking about rap. I'm talking about what I see. I see Hitman being about to stand in front of the most disrespectful shit he has ever had to face, right? And you professional, right? You the league owner, right? Your ass is going to have to stand there and listen to this shit that Gotti's about to say. And it's gonna cut deep. And Holla, you can't pull no fuck shit. What you gonna do? You gonna vault the battle? No fuck shit. You gonna violate you, and then we want to see it drop on your channel and do 1 million views in 2 days. Yo, what I'm saying right here, I guess can also motivate. I never even said this to Hitman. I didn't say this to him. I guess use this as motivation for your writing. I want to see a Hitman that can clearly beat Geechi Gotti. So I want it to be a debatable battle. I want it to be a debatable class. I want it to be a Tay Rock versus Big K. That's what I want to see. But right now, from the outside looking in, I just don't see it for Holla yet. Now, there's always 3 wars. I used to teach this to a couple up and comers behind the scenes, even some mid-tier and top tiers. I taught it to be honest. I said there's 3 wars. It all plays on the fans' mentality, their perception, and how they lean. It's all a psychological thing, man. That's why in debatable battles, you could have people totally argue total different sides of the spectrum as far as wins and losses. They just see things different. They interpret things different. This person watched the blog. This person didn't. This person knows a piece of the backstory. This person doesn't. This person knows a lot about that battle rap and understands everything that his opponent's saying. That person doesn't. All right. It's 3 wars. It's the lead up. Even the face-off is a part of the lead-up, right? When we announced Hitman versus Cassidy, the whole world said, Cassidy, you are a dead man. And then later on, when they found out that it was in a big room, they said, this is ridiculous. Why would y'all line Cassidy up like that? We did the face-off, the whole shit turned. The whole shit turned upside down. Everybody started saying, Hitman, you in trouble. All that lead up. I don't care if it's a space. I don't care if it's a tweet. I don't care if it's an interview. I don't care if it's me talking to somebody. This all plays to the lead up of how fans are just looking around and they're walking towards the battle. And they're going to walk in feeling away. I don't know. I seen Geechi talking about this. I seen Hitman hint towards this. Hitman looks scared right here. Geechi was smiling about something. He looked like, remember even Geechi in the easy face off? Remember some of the little clever shit Geechi was saying, little shit he was saying in the face off with Easy? Like, hold on, what? He knew what he had. His rounds was already written. Big K in the face off with Adi Boom. His rounds was already, he knew what he was saying. And some of that shit. So when you pick that shit apart as a fan, you walk into the fucking venue on November 9th and you got a winner possibly that you're already leaning towards. Then we see the rounds. That's War 2. And then War 3, the least impactful, is after. Like, here's an example of like the after war or battle. The third one, like Goods and Calico. Calico was just bombing on Goods about, his angle about Goods' his father. Goods hits me up, yo, when you dropping the battle? I was like, I'm about to drop it like next Monday or whatever. Like, all right, cool. And the day that I dropped it, he had his blog prepared with pictures of him and his father and all that type of shit in it. He was playing that third piece of the war, the after. I've seen battlers go on post-battle campaigns, doing interviews and arguing and debating. While Serious Jones is a master of that. You got to deal with Serious Jones after the battle. He's gonna keep talking. He's gonna be on interviews. He's gonna be driving his points home. All of that shit. It's 3 wars. And when I'm looking around, I know the shit was just announced yesterday, but I'm looking around and I'm just like, just listening to Holla like an hour ago. I just listened to Holla in Spaces. I'm just like, you sound like you're defending stuff. You sound like you mad at certain fans and certain battle rappers. Geechi gets to play offense with that. Like there's nothing mounting up on Geechi right now. There's nothing that's making us question what Geechi is on right now. Nobody is questioning Geechi's ability and what he's going to do for Hitman based on his last. Nobody is. Nobody is. What are we saying about Geechi? That once he needs that motivation, okay, it doesn't get more motivating than one of the biggest battles that's going to end up on his resume, an immediate million view battle that's going to live on YouTube forever. Don't get more motivating than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing big that I see right now to really, really get Geechi out of there easily. Bar for bar, rap ability wise, believability wise, presence wise, he got all of that. So you got to deal with just the regular Geechi regardless. A regular A game Geechi, this is a headache regardless. But this isn't one of those battles where we just get to see who's the better rapper. This is one of those battles where it's just like, we want to see the stories. We want to hear things get painted in a way that maybe nobody ever said it before. We want new stuff to get exposed. That's what this type of battle is. Like a Big K and Tay-Rock type of situation. Everybody leading up to the battle, they had expectations of what they was going to hear. Because nobody just wanted to hear who was the better punchline rapper. No. All we was waiting for is, let me see how he's going to say this. Is this person's girlfriend going to come up? Are these old pictures going to come up? Is RBE going to come up? Is URL going to come up? Is the birthday cake going to come up? Is your hat being taken off going to come? All of that. Storylines. And right now, they're all on Hitman. I don't see nothing mounted up on Geechi, right? And I don't think that's an easy way to have to prep. Like if you see, like, watch this. Here's a final take, and then I'm gonna come to the chat. This is nothing to take away from Murder Mook and Murder Mook's ability. Murder Mook is one of the most dangerous battle rappers in the world. But I think Hitman would have an easier time preparing and battling Murder Mook than he will for Geechi. That's my take. That's one of my biggest takes. Because there's so much that I see in the storyline on the side of Mook that you could pull from as it relates to Hitman. the old blog that Hitman put out, how they be pointing at each other for hating on each other, lies. They blame each other for lies and whatnot. There's a lot of shit that the fans are in tune with, storyline wise, that Hitman could say, this is what I'm finna attack. And when I say this, the crowd's gonna go crazy. When I put this punchline with it, the crowd's gonna know they're gonna go crazy. This part of the story that nobody ever said to Mook before, crowd about to go crazy. What's this shit for Geechi? I'm a bigger battle rapper than you. So? So? What? I got a better car than you. So? My house is bigger than yours. So? I was here before you. So? The fuck you gonna say to this man? This nigga gonna be talking this A-verb shit. He gonna be talking about cinnamon and your girl. He gonna be talking about wild and now. He gonna be talking. There's certain shit that I know is about to come up. I'm not even gonna say on stream. I know Geechi's about to use a lot of disrespectful shit, and it's gonna be pins and needles just watching Hitman have to stand there and listen to Geechi. You know what Hitman about to look like? And this the homie, with all due respect. You see how Rem was like so professional, letting Geechi just rap to her like that? I've been in that spot. Where I'm just like, just letting this nigga say all this Geechi is gonna disrespect the shit out of Hitman. And the visual of Hitman having to stand there and take this type of disrespect within itself is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Because what do we hear Hitman for? Standing on shit, ready to go out. That's what Hitman be known for, right? I listened to his last spade. He turning up. And we all believe him. Turning up, mad. You guys ready to put hand, do this, that, or whatever. Somebody got a problem, or come, you're gonna have to whoop me. That's Hitman. But for a battle though, you just gotta stand there and shut the fuck up as I disrespect you. That visual is about to be crazy. Like, yeah, you had all this screaming that you was doing in spaces. Now with Geechi stand dead in your face and look you in your eyes and say, suck my, or use up. What you gonna do? Nothing. Well, this is a rap battle. You gonna stand there and smile. Oh shit. Damn, Holla. Yo, Holla gotta find some angles. I think as this leads in, I'm gonna be paying attention to all the narratives that kick up. I'm not trying to this ain't no promotion top angle that I'm using here. That's just what I see so far. And I know we got a ways to get to November 9th, but what I see so far, Hitman could be in trouble. I think that this is a harder battle for Hitman to write to, for impactful storyline-based material that the fans want to see for Geechi than it would have been for Murder Mook. I'm not bullshitting. Dimitri, appreciate the super homie. The Verb angle is a mistake. Geechi a street nigga, but bringing up whole shit from Verb, that's a bad approach. Yo, nobody cares. See, this is where I got to talk about the bigger picture. When I say nobody cares, I'm really talking about the majority and the masses. It's like all these people running around talking about street code and 90% of them ain't in the street or breaking no laws, right? It's the same reason why 50 Cent album went diamond. These are all street niggas that bought his album. No, you got women, you got squares, you got people in the burbs, you got people up in the mountains and the sticks. They bought into that hype and that buzz, and they want to hear this and follow the storyline of get rich or die trying. And they pushed it to 10 million sales, diamond and shit, and beyond. All right. This is one of the highest view moments of the year, if not the. Yeah, it is. I don't think there's anything that's going to drop on YouTube that's going to pass Hitman versus Geechi Gotti. Yeah, this is the highest view YouTube moment right here. You think all these views of people that just watching it are people that's just looking to criticize, saying, oh, that's whole shit, or that's valid. First of all, let's be real about the numbers. Verb Spaces have how many views? Even if you count up the stuff when people record Verb Spaces and put it on YouTube, right? How many views is all of that? It's not even a quarter of what this battle is going to do on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? The purists, the fans that are on Spaces and following the day by day, and the other battle rappers and the other league owners, we'll all know all of that shit, right? But what about just a more casual fan that may not know all the details of some of Hitman's tweets or Geechi's tweets or Verb's tweets or that person's tweets, right? Now, when Geechi raps it and he makes it impactful, it's even going to make people go research because they're going to be hearing this compelling storyline that's going to be painting a picture of Hitman Holla, making Hitman look crazy. And they're going to even follow up and go do the homework on it. It was like, huh? Like, instant Hitman, your career is over. Instant. If Geechi Gotti brings out a verb, Hitman's career is over. Or the whole place got to just shut down. Imagine that.